All right, everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
Always ready to dive in. What do we got today?
Well, get this. We're looking at some interesting stuff about naturally boosting sperm production.
Oh, okay. Interesting. With what, like herbs and supplements and stuff?
You'd think so, right? But no, it's actually avocados, bananas, and cashews.
Wait, seriously. Those like everyday foods, I mean, they're healthy and all, but sperm boosters.
Yeah, I know it sounds a little out there, but the source specifically mentions this for men who are, dealing with low sperm count or motility issues.
That is intriguing. I mean, if something that simple could actually help, that would be pretty amazing, wouldn't it?
Right. It's kind of a too good to be true kind of thing. But that's why we're diving in to see if there's actually any weight to it.
Makes sense. So, what does the source actually say about this avocado banana cashew combo?
Well, they call it a natural sperm booster,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't really get into the nitty-gritty of like the how and the why. It's more like eat this and this will happen.
Okay, so I guess the question is there any scientific basis to this claim? I mean, we know these foods are good for you in general, but
Exactly. Like what is it about them that would actually affect something like sperm count?
well, when we talk about sperm health, there are a couple of key things to consider. One is, of course, the sperm count itself, the number of sperm,
Right.
but just as important is motility.
Motility, that's it.
Yeah, that's basically the ability of the sperm to, swim effectively towards an egg. And to do that, they need certain nutrients.
Got it. Okay, so like building blocks for strong swimmers, basically.
Exactly. And some of those key nutrients are found in these foods.
So is it kind of like each one of these foods brings something different to the table?
Yeah, you could say that. Take zinc, for example.
Okay, zinc.
Zinc is absolutely crucial for a whole bunch of enzymes that are involved in sperm development and, movement. And guess what? Cashews happen to be a decent source of zinc.
Oh, interesting. So just snacking on some cashews could actually...
Well, it's not quite that simple.
Right, of course not. There's always a catch.
Yeah. See, there's this concept called bioavailability.
Bioavailability.
It basically means how well your body can actually absorb and use a nutrient. Just because you eat something that contains zinc doesn't mean your body's going to be able to use all of it.
Makes sense.
And that's where the avocados come in. The healthy fats in avocados, they can actually help with the absorption of zinc.
Oh, wow. So they kind of work together then,
Yeah.
like a team.
Exactly. It's all about synergy, right?
Oh, so the cashews and avocados, got it. But what about the bananas? What do they bring to this sperm boosting party?
Well, bananas are packed with antioxidants, like tons of vitamin C, which is really important for protecting those little swimmers from damage.
Oh, like little bodyguards for your sperm.
Exactly. They help shield them from things like oxidative stress, which can, really mess with sperm health.
Okay, so this trio, it's starting to make a little more sense now, but let's be real here for a second. Can eating a few avocados, bananas, and cashews
Yeah.
actually solve a problem like infertility? I mean, that seems a little too easy, doesn't it?
Right. That's a really important question. And honestly, it depends. It's not a magic bullet.
Yeah.
Infertility can be caused by so many different things, right? Hormonal imbalances, lifestyle factors, even genetics. Diet is definitely a factor, but it's just one piece of the puzzle.
Right. So it's not like, oh, I'm having trouble conceiving. I'll just go eat a banana and everything will be fine.
Unfortunately not. I wish it were that simple.
Okay. So we got to be realistic about that. But I mean, for someone listening who might be, a little concerned about their sperm count or their motility, what's the takeaway here?
I think the big takeaway is that food really can have a powerful impact on our health, even in areas we might not think about, like fertility.
Yeah.
But it's super important to remember that this is just one source, right? And it's not a substitute for actually talking to a doctor or, a nutritionist.
For sure. So while this avocado banana cashew thing sounds pretty promising, it's always best to get personalized advice from a professional.
Absolutely. They can look at your individual situation, figure out if this dietary approach is right for you, and see if there are any other underlying issues that need to be addressed.
Great point. So could these everyday foods offer a natural way to help with male fertility concerns? It's definitely food for thought, literally.
Huh.
But as always, do your own research, talk to your doctor, and make informed decisions about your health. Until next time.
See you then.